You have to practice this moment every time. And today, just today, I must have done it about 50 times. I must have done it 50 times. Just getting it back. Just getting it back. No, don't stand in judgment. So when you're talking to yourself, when you're teaching yourself how to live, how to get into that peaceful moment, you have to recognize that you're sitting in judgment of yourself, that you are your worst enemy, that nobody is out to get you. Nobody is out to get you. But the problem is that it takes challenges, problems, whatever you call it, something major to happen in your life for you to come to that space of complete surrender. And when you're talking about surrender, you're not surrendering to any human being, any God, any person. You're literally surrendering to yourself. And just pausing with it. Because whatever is within gets mirrored in your reality. If you are happy, if you're feeling really good, oh, you'll see the flowers blooming and the sun shining and how pretty her hair is looking, and I love that necklace, and oh, Chennai, great. You'll see all the nice things.
Copy.
Right? You'll see all the good things. But if you're unhappy and miserable, you'll only look at the grey sky, you look at the rain, and you look at how your food has too much salt, and how, this is making you fat. You look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh my God, I look so ugly. You will find things in your life that are just horrible. So what you have to deal with that. If you deal with this, if you are in touch with this feeling of peace, this feeling of inner satisfaction, this feeling of happiness, this feeling of joy, who cares what happens? What will happen? Your whole attitude will transform, because you'll stop caring about, okay, one day something doesn't go well, next day it's going to get sorted out, one day it's a health problem, next day it's gone. And I've found that the more I'm in touch with myself, the less major my problems appear to be. Does that mean that just by meditating, I will live forever? No. Does it mean that I won't have any health problems? That I won't have any problems? It doesn't mean that. It just means that it won't matter to you so much, because you're so tuned into what you're feeling, that you recognize that this feeling of inner peace, it's precious. It's more important than any money, any person, anything else. So far, you've given other people the power, other things the power. And most important, you've told your mind that you are the boss. You can tell me how I'm feeling today. You can tell me if I'm a loser, if I'm weird, if I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm anything. So Godifying, when I keep talking about Godify, is what? Is taking this power back. Is taking this power back and saying, I am the happiness I seek. I will be happy today and every day. And I will not allow any event, any person, any situation to decide for me if I'm going to be happy. This is precious. Why? Because as soon as you are at peace, knowing you're fully cared for, knowing that you are this supreme consciousness, you don't need anyone to tell you that you're fine. You don't need anything in your life to boost you up. What will people say? That I haven't had a job for 5 months? For crying out loud, I haven't had a job for 30 years. I really don't care what people say. Yes, I've had so many people tell me, oh, you sitting around at home and do nothing, you can pick us up, or you can do this, or you can do the other thing. And you used to feel pain, it used to hurt. Because I wanted to be a CEO also of a company. But I realized one thing, that we all are here and we're all taken different paths, right? We're all doing different things. Some of us will be scientists and pharmacists and clerical staff and whatever job we do. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. You are abundantly rich only and only if you are happy most of the time.
But how can you be happy when people keep treating you like they respect you, they don't treat you like a human being, and just they're constantly bombarding you? It's very hard. I need to fight constantly with me all day long, just to try be in that peace,
Kadi, you should always remember one thing, which I say often. Other people's opinion of you is none of your business.
Yeah, and I understand that outside work, because I can decide who my friends are. But when you are at work, you are surrounded by those people, and it's very hard. And I remove myself, but then I suffer all day long because I don't belong there.
If you used a deflector?
Constantly.
You use the deflector all the time.
Constantly.
Why is it that you are defining your happiness by what someone else is saying?
Because you are 8 hours or 10 hours over there.
So what?
That vibration is on me. I live working. I'm always so not.
Have you seen how orchids grow?
No.
They take what they have to take from the host, and then they bloom. That's how you have to be. When you're surrounded by something, you need not be the tree itself. You take what you have to take and you bloom. You don't have to become the tree. People can say what they want of you. You just smile. You just smile. And you continue to be who you are, at peace with yourself. You want people to say the things that you want. That's not even possible. You can't control yourself. How can you control all those people?
No, I don't want them to tell me what I want.
Exactly.
I just them to treat me like a human being. And nowadays, people don't treat other people like human beings.
That might be,
That's
but
the
is that
problem,
what you're
and
going
I
to
feel
focus
it.
on?
I feel it.
Is that what you're going to focus on, Karni?
I try not.
So if you're aware,
yes,
you have to get back to the moment and say, now, that is a judgment.
Yeah.
That is a judgment. That is my mind saying, other people don't like me. Other people don't think I'm good enough. Other people are not treating me like a human being. But I am. And it doesn't matter what everybody is thinking. What is the quality of my moment just now? This is the trick.
The other thing is
This is the trick.
Eckhart says all suffering is because of resistance. Mentally, whenever someone says something, you say you shouldn't be saying that. That's resistance.
Okay.
So as
Did
they
you watch-
accept what they say, and if you over time think of them as good people, whatever it is, oh, he's got a problem, poor guy. That's why he talks like that.
Be
Then
compassionate.
the resistance gets dissolved.
Compassionate. Say
And
that.
then it's out of your mind the moment it happens. Because the resistance is what makes it fester in the mind.
The last talk that I put was to say yes to the moment.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of our major, there's so many components to everything. But the major thing is to come back. Judgment. Oh, that's a judgment. Now I'm going to practice presence. I'm going to practice being. I'm going to practice just being in the moment.
Someone once told me that, Swami Prabhupada, he told me that you have to decide what's stronger, their anger, their hatred, or your peace.
Yeah, and I'm working on that because as she says, nobody has the right to steal my happiness. Okay.
Right, you've got to remember that. So this is, it's a work in progress, Karni. For so many years you have defined yourself this way. Now I'm asking you to do something totally different, right? So you're also saying, how is it even possible? It's like, how can vitamin C cure cancer? Right? We're saying, this is weird, this is really strange. I'm not sure that I accept it. Right? But it works. It works. The more times that it comes up in a day, it's actually good because that means you have recognized it so many times. You said, okay, I'm putting my deflector up. You're at the point of saying something rude, you're at the point of losing your temper. You've already said something that you shouldn't have. You got yourself there. And then you get it back into the moment. It's all okay. It's all okay anyway. We're leaving it all behind and going. Right? What we take with us is this love that we share with people. That's most important. This love. Love, peace, happiness, joy all exist now. They are not emotions from the past. You have to be in the present to experience that. To feel it. So you have to get that back. You have to be happy now. If you're not happy now, you'll never be happy. Because this is all you have. This is the moment. This is it. This is the peace. Don't give anybody the power to take it away from you. This is yours. See how your mind is just sending you these messages. Karni, you're no good. See, you're not even a human being. Look at you. And here when you walked in and said, oh my God, look at her. She looks fantastic. She's so awesome. Now, which one are you going to listen to?
Listen to myself.
Yeah. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen. That's a very good answer. Be very comfortable with yourself. Listen to the messages in your head. Listen to the judgments, the continual judgments of yourself. And break free. Break free several times a day. Take an aha moment. Just go outside and look at the blue sky, the puffy clouds, a flower, a butterfly, something that just brings you back, something that takes away all the stuff that you've been all day, sitting in your head with your work or your children or your husband or your, whatever you're going through. Because, we all go through stuff, but how quickly we recover and how quickly we move ahead, that is the art of living. That is the art of living. Just in the moment, move. So you'll take something away from each one of my talks, and then you'll forget it about a week later. I do recommend that you go back and you listen to it when you're driving. Put on a video when you're driving, so that it's something good. Otherwise, what are you going to listen to? You're going to listen to 2 people were shot on that highway, 3 people were killed while entering, all horrible negative things, all the things that are going wrong with the world. Why do you want to do that? Listen to something inspirational. Listen to something that motivates you, that keeps you harnessed, happy, hopeful, believing in yourself, finding a path. Change the quality of your day just by doing this. That's why I record these videos and I put it up in the hope that it will help somebody someday.
It helps me.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.